Just a 1-0 defeat. When they had their chances, they really had a go.
I thought they did really, really well. They stuck to the game plan that Russell gave them. And not only did they do that, when they did have the chances to go forward, they did try. They even tried to play at the press. They never went away from the way they played. And for me, it's very, very brave. And City didn't close the game out, which I don't think any of them would be that happy about.
Haaland on the score sheet once again.
Same old story, huh? But I think they'd be grateful that he took that chance because they didn't see off the game, as you said there, Sean. So at the end, it was a little bit nervy, and you read Phil Foden there saying that was a good game, and they, made it tough for us at the end. So yeah.
OK, well, plenty to talk about and to analyse. After 14 goals was...
Well done for the win, hard-fought win. In a way, do you think it was a bit different of a game than you expected? Because when we saw the early goal from Manchester City, we thought it might be more comfortable for you guys.
Yeah, but we have a lot of respect for all the teams in the Premier League, and these guys that we played today. I watched some of the games that they played until now in the season, and I think they deserved a lot more points than what they got until here. So a lot of respect for the way they play. They press high. They try to build up with the ball. They have a lot of very good patterns, which makes it very difficult to press them. Because if you go man to man, they find the space in the middle, and it's not easy for our defenders. And they have also fast guys up front. So, yeah, tough game for us, but very happy with the 3 points.
Yeah, you mentioned it was hard to press them, but what is it about the way they defended that made it so much of one of those games of patience?
Well, yeah, now we're used to that as well a bit. When teams defend deep against us, they always defend with a line of 5, 4 and 1, more or less. Which makes it more difficult. We have to be patient. We're used to that. We had our chances, to be honest, to score 3, 4 goals. We didn't make it. But as I said, they also deserve a lot of credit for what they did here today.
Thank you, Bernardo.
Thank you.
Yeah, and watching the game, Southampton do deserve that credit. But in the end, that one goal from Haaland was the goal that counted and gave Manchester City all 3 points. And that's all that matters at the end.
Yeah, it does. They got the 3 points and they got off to the start that you would have hoped and wanted them to do. And they work it well. The ball goes out wide and Nunes is running behind. But the way he just stands it up a little bit. And Haaland, for me, does excellent in terms of fighting him off and still getting a good contact on the ball.
Yeah, I mean, look, they worked it really well. Manchester City are patient, as I just said in that interview, and they work it to find that 2v1, the overload. And like Sean just mentioned, they're patient there. Nunes gets them behind. They always exploit that area, and then it's just about finding that end pass. And they're too busy fighting with Haaland instead of keeping their eye on the ball. And to be fair to Haaland, it's a really, really difficult finish. He's off the floor, and I don't know how he does it, but just manages to get contact and gets that winning goal for them.
It's that kick. When he's kicked it into the ground, I think that's what's kind of killed the goalkeeper in many ways, because he's got a good contact, but the bounce has kind of taken it over the goalkeeper.
And there he is, top of the goal-scoring chart. Well, who else would be? But as you can see, Brian Mbeumo's there as well, and we'll have a look at the goals that were scored at Brentford shortly. But as for Erling Haaland, Bernardo Silva mentioned it in his interview there. They had a couple of chances, more than a couple actually, in the second half to kill the game off, and a couple of them fell to Erling Haaland.
Yeah, they did. I mean, that one, to be fair, is cleared off the line. I don't think he could have done much more than that. There was a lot of crossing for City today. That's because of how deep Southampton defended. To be fair to them, they defended quite well. So nothing really felt. This one, though, I personally think he should have gone with his right foot. I don't know about you, Sean.
Yes, I can see where you're going, but I still think if he concentrates on just hitting the target, that left foot could have possibly got it in the inside post. But until now, I'd say this was possibly his only one-on-one chance, and we say chip it, he could have chipped it, but I think Ramsdale, don't take nothing away from Ramsdale in respect of how quick he came out and got in front of him.
OK, well, Southampton, as we said, will have positives to take from this match. Let's hear from their manager, Russell Martin.
Russell, before the match, you spoke a lot about being brave here against Manchester City. I imagine you're proud of the attitude of the team here today.
Yeah, I'm so proud of the players. I don't like losing, none of us do, but I said to them, if we are ever going to lose together, which we will, then I just want to do it in a way that we're still proud of the performance and what we've given, and I'm really proud of them today to go 1-0 down so early. And then to respond the way we did and have the moments we did with the ball. There was some brilliant and beautiful football played, and we hurt them a bit, and we just couldn't quite make the most of the big moments we had. And when the guys threw everything on the line defensively, so I can't ask for much more. To the best away from home to the best team in the country, and if they will take so much from this, I think, and if we play with that level of courage and spirit and aggression, then we will be more than fine.
Yeah, defensively, do you feel it was the best performance, the way you guys defended, the commitment you showed as a team to defend all the time?
I think we defended with the ball a lot, and it was the best performance we've had for a long time with the ball. So it means we have to, of course, against Man City, you have to defend a lot, but the moments we had with the ball and the courage we showed with the ball meant we defended less than we did at Arsenal, and yeah, I'm really pleased with that.
Yeah.
Well, he has got plenty to be proud of in terms of how his team performed, but at the end of the day, it's the results that matter, and they've only picked up 1 point from 9 games. Big games coming up, by the way, against Everton and Wolves, where they will have to pick up points. But Cameron Archer should have scored that goal. He hit the bar, didn't he? He came so close.
Yeah, I think they do really, really well here to beat the press, and he just prods it past them here. But I think he does everything right. I think the City defend it well by not letting it back in, and Edison stays big for quite long. As he sees him going down, Karen, I feel like he just tries to lift it over him into the roof of the net, but I think he does it obviously a bit too much.
Yeah, I think so. I just think he's unlucky, to be fair. Like you said, he's done everything right. They've closed the angle for him, which is actually good defending. The goalkeeper, as you said, stays big, so he's only got one option, and I think it's on his weaker foot, so he's lifted it too much. But in those moments, he probably should be scoring that.